What's up, vapors? Thanks for checking out Daily Vape TV. My name is Nick, and today we're going to be taking a look at the JUUL. So this video has been a long time coming. I've been doing all the different pod system reviews, and I'm finally on to the final one that I have for now, which is the JUUL by packs. And this one here is kind of unique because it uses a salt-based nicotine in their liquids. The pods that you get for these things, they contain 5% nicotine by weight. So that would mean they contain 50 milligrams of nicotine, which is pretty crazy. It's pretty outrageous, but with that, I kind of didn't think I would ever get used to that hit of nicotine, and over the course of 3 weeks, I now find myself almost craving that JUUL hit every once in a while. I'll still use my normal mods in their normal rotation, but then I'll just pick up the JUUL and find myself just kind of puffing on this thing for a while. So before I get started with the review portion of this video, I do have to state my intent by saying that I did purchase this device with my own money for the purpose of conducting this review. However, it will have no impact on my opinions on this device. They will, of course, remain honest and unbiased. So taking a look at the JUUL Vapor website, this device is going to set you back $49.99, but they do offer free shipping. One of the coolest things about their website is you can actually sign up for auto shipping. So if you are a regular JUUL user, you can actually go to their website, select how many packs of pods you would like to receive every single month, and they will ship them right to your door, also with free shipping, which is kind of nice. One bonus that you get with this program is they offer 15% off everything. So that's really cool. So you can get your pods without any worry of having to go to the store or anything like that, and you get a little bit of a discount as well. So if you guys want to check one of these out, of course, I'll put links in the description for you down there. Make sure you take a look at it. And without further ado, let's go down to the close-up view and take a better look at this thing. Alright, so let's quickly take a look at the JUUL packaging itself, and then we'll take a look at what's inside. First thing you're going to notice is the little bit of spot varnish here on the JUUL picture, which is a nice touch, graphically speaking. You have JUUL device, USB charger, 4-pod multi-pack, and 5% strength. Pretty much the same thing represented on this side here. And on this side, you have a little picture of the pods themselves, which is kind of a nice touch. Gives the packaging a little bit more color. And on the back, you have all the legal mumbo-jumbo, as well as the contents again. 1-year warranty on the device, blah, 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 blah. So there you go. Let's take a look at what's inside here. First of all, you get the 4-pack of pods. And you just undo the little seal there. And you have your pods with the colored caps to indicate the flavors. You have a cool mint, a fruit, a creme brulee, and a tobacco. And you get your device. There you go. That's what it looks like when it comes in the package. Has this little insert in the actual battery compartment, which you can take that right out. This is the charger. So you take off this cap here, and it reveals the actual USB port. Pretty standard stuff. One cool thing is it's magnetic, so it stands up no problem. You can even charge it at a 90-degree angle, and it's going to charge no problem. So the actual sleeve that the box comes in opens up to reveal a little bit more information about the device itself. So it kind of acts as a quick start guide. So you have little info about the JUUL pod, the indicator light, the battery, and the registry information as well if you want to go and register your JUUL. And that's kind of cool because it doesn't waste any paper or anything like that. So there you go. All right, so we have our battery and our pod, and it just goes together just like that, and it's ready to go. One cool feature is the battery indication. Just double tap, and you get to a little green, yellow, or red LED right there, which shows you your battery level. The charger is also universal. You can flip it around any which way, and it's going to charge. And I showed you guys the charger earlier, which is this guy right here. Just locks on with a magnet, which makes it really convenient for charging anywhere you go. So there you go. Let's go back to the main screen, have a quick vape on this thing, and we'll talk about it some more. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the close-up section of this video. Now let's talk about my personal opinions about this device, some pros, some cons, and whether or not it's worth purchasing. Starting off today with the pros, and my first pro is that it's nice and stealthy. Honestly, this device is very small, very compact. It's going to be very portable as well. If you're wearing jeans, you can actually stick this in the little change pocket if you wanted to, and that makes it the perfect travel companion vape. So honestly, everywhere I go, I carry around the JUUL, and it just kind of sticks with me. on all my different adventures. My second pro is the magnetic charger. One of the best things about this is the charger, since even if you have it hanging upside down or any which way, this thing will stick right to it and charge up no problem. So that was a really good design on their end. So my third pro is the double tap feature. I love the fact that it gives a very quick visual representation of where your battery's at with a clear green, yellow, red kind of format, as you guys saw in the close-ups. It's kind of ingenious in a way. No other device features anything quite like it. But yeah, I love the fact that you can immediately tell how long you have left on your JUUL charge just by doing a quick double tap on it. And it's just so easy to do. And I always kind of find myself just kind of double tapping it just because I just think it's a great feature. And my fourth pro is it works. This thing just works. The nicotine salts in combination with the high milligrams of nicotine, it just works for me. Honestly, I love the cool mint pods because it reminds me exactly of what I used to smoke as far as cigarette wise. It just kind of brings me right back there. In fact, I haven't had a head rush from vaping, that sort of, endorphin rush, in a very long time until I tried the JUUL. So that just brought me right back, and it kind of reminded me of why I got started doing this in the first place. And my final pro is this device is perfect for smokers. If you have a smoker friend or a family member or anyone that you want to get to quit smoking, give them a JUUL, because I feel like this is definitely going to help them quit. This is the only device, in my opinion, that I've tried in a very long time that actually reminds me of the act of smoking, as far as the draw that you have, the equivalent nicotine, and the puff that you get out of it, the exhale. This is it right here. I haven't found anything even close to this so far. So definitely give the JUUL a look if you have a loved one that's trying to quit cigarettes. All right, so moving on to the cons, my first con is going to have to be the price. And I hate bitching about the price when it comes to these devices, because I know as a vape shop employee, the first mod purchase or device purchase is kind of an investment to your future, whereas the current smoker is going to look at it like that's $50 they could have spent on 5 packs of cigarettes or whatever, which is going to get them by for the next week and a half. So with that, I could see where, both sides of the story on this one, but I would like to see them come down in price a little bit, maybe to at least be a little bit more competitive with some of the other devices that are available on the market. My second con is the availability of these products. Now, this is more of a vape shop complaint rather than a consumer complaint, because you guys right now can go to JUULvapor.com and order yourself a JUUL. You can order your pods. You can get them auto shipped to your house with free shipping and all that good stuff. But as a vape shop, we have a hard time ordering wholesale. They're just not available for wholesale ordering, which is really unfortunate, because, we would have a product, we sell out really quickly, and then when it comes time for people to come get more pods and stuff like that, we don't have them. And unfortunately, they're going to go to other stores, and then they're going to not trust us to actually keep stuff in stock. So that kind of hurts vape shops in the long run. I feel like JUUL kind of has a lot of deals worked out with the convenience stores and the auto shipping and everything else, that they're not really quite focusing on the vape shop aspect of things. So my third con is the flavor options. Now, as of right now, they only have 4 different flavors to choose from: cool mint, tobacco, creme brulee, and fruit. Meanwhile, they're getting ready to launch their 5th flavor, which is going to be mango. So as you can see, they're starting to expand, but they could have really went all out and came out with a whole bunch more flavors. I mean, as far as a consumer, I like variety. I like to be able to get something new every single time. And personally, the other 3 flavors, the only flavor that I really like out of the JUUL pods is the mint. The rest of them are just kind of bland and boring and don't really do it for me, don't really excite me. So I would like to see them come up with all different kind of creations, and they could easily do so, but unfortunately right now you're stuck with 4, soon to be 5 flavors. So my final con is that it's uncomfortable. Now, I kind of touch on this topic on every single one of my pod system reviews, but this one here is probably the most uncomfortable to hold for any extended period of time, at least. I mean, if you're trying to puff on it like a cigarette, holding it between your fingers, it kind of has that weird hand-to-mouth action, so I tend to hold it from the base, but it's nowhere near as comfortable to hold as something like the Von Earl or something like that. So finally, is this device worth purchasing? And in my opinion, yes it is. If you or someone you know is a current smoker looking to quit cigarettes, then definitely pick yourself up the JUUL. It's definitely a worthy investment. You're going to be happy, and in my opinion, it is the closest thing to replicate the active smoking that I've found even in my 5-year vaping career. So with that, I would highly recommend it for the current smoker or someone that's looking to quit cigarettes. Even if you're an experienced vapor like myself, I would still recommend picking up a JUUL just to have a nice pocket, discreet, stealthy vape to use, especially in the mornings with your cup of coffee. It gives you that nice jolt of nicotine that you're looking for. I use it a lot in the car when I'm on my way to work or something like that, where I just need to not cloud out the whole car, but I still want to get my nicotine, and that's the best way to do it in my personal opinion. So there you go. So that about does it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more videos just like this. Of course, leave me comments in the box below about anything you want to know about the JUUL. Also, check out the links I have in the description. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and as always, vape on!